Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Poll Talk. And this week's poll was about the Morbius movie. So, how many people did y'all like the movie, or what y'all thought of it? 50% of the people who took the poll had no intention of watching the movie at all. They didn't watch it. They weren't planning on watching it. 15% said that they either hated it or they were going to watch it at a future date. And there was like 12% that actually liked it. And I think about 8% said it was just an okay movie. So we're going to talk about it. But first and foremost, I would like to thank everyone who participated in the poll. And if you would like to participate in future polls, they're available on my community tab. And I release one every weekend. So get that out of the way. Now, some of y'all might be wondering why I have an old Spider-Man comic here. Well, to give some backstory on the Morbius characters, Morbius is a lot like the Venom, where he started out as a Spider-Man villain, and then he transitioned. Well, he eventually got his own movie, but I think there might have been a Morbius series. I'm not really too sure of that. But this is where Morbius made his official debut. And I apologize because the printing of this book is in black and white, but this is the only copy that I have. But he made his debut in Amazing Spider-Man number 101. And if Spider-Man looks kind of weird, it's because in this issue he had like 6 arms. Don't ask. So anyway, so I just wanted to give this as like a backstory. But anyway, getting back to the Morbius movie, I thought it was a fairly good movie. You know, it wasn't groundbreaking, but it was good for what it was. A good popcorn thriller, not a thriller, but like a popcorn comic book movie. Whereas Morbius, he has a friend, Milo, and he's suffering from like some kind of not an illness, but like I guess it would be an illness where he is like, he has to use crutches and he can't really walk too good. So he's trying to find a cure for his condition. So he has vampire bats inject, I guess, their blood into his bloodstream, or they bite him or something. So anyway, he finds a cure, but then he becomes a vampire. And then his friend Morbius, who also has like a similar condition, unbeknownst to him, he takes that cure also, and he transitions into a vampire as well. And so that's the main protagonist of the movie, I guess you would say. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, no Obi for this video. He's asleep with his human mama, so we got the Spider-Man book instead to keep us for something appealing to look at. Anyway, back to the Morbius movie. I thought the reason why they were coming out with this movie is because I thought that they were going to set it up for a future Blade reboot. And I thought that Blade would have come out like at the end of the movie, maybe like as a post-credit scene. But now there is a mid-credit scene, 2 mid-credit scenes actually, and they do involve an appearance by someone. I'm not going to name it because no spoilers, but it's not Blade. I thought it would have been Blade, but it's someone else. So they're going to go in a different direction with future Morbius appearances. That's all I'm going to say. But how would I rank Morbius, the movie? Like I say, I don't think it was as bad as the critics say, but it wasn't one of the best Marvel or comic book movies in general. As a vampire movie, it's not as good as like the Dracula movies or anything like that, but it's definitely better than the Twilight movies. I'm sorry if y'all are Twilight fans, but those movies were rubbish. Sorry. So I don't know. Would I recommend it? If you're a comic book fan like me, especially like if you're a Spider-Man fan and you know who Morbius is from the Spider-Man comics, yeah, definitely check it out. I don't know if I would recommend it to like newer viewers or people who don't really know who Morbius is, but it's definitely interesting for someone who has previous experience with the Morbius Marvel character. That's about it for this edition of Poll Watch. So, have a great day, guys.